Dotty needs you. Please vote for us in the National Vintage Awards 2013. We've been nominated for Best Vintage Wedding Event Service or Supplier, and we'd really appreciate your vote. Dotty Vintage Weddings is a UK-based vintage wedding and style blog. We operate from Cornwall. My name's Laura and I run the blog. I started it in July of last year, and it's turned into a bit of a community. We have a huge following on social media. We have so many brides that read us on a regular basis. We're getting lots of unique hits every day. We feature a range of wedding inspiration, all with a vintage or quirky twist.
Dotty needs you, so vote in the National Vintage Awards 2013 now!
Obviously, as you know, Dotty Vintage Wedding offers a service to the bride-to-be. We're full of vintage wedding inspiration, lots of advice and guidance and tips. We're basically aimed at the bride looking to organise a wedding of a difference. There's also Faye, who runs Curly Chops Design. She's a freelance graphic designer, but she also works alongside Dotty Vintage, and she does the fabulous mood boards every Monday, which has now been dubbed Mood Board Monday. We also have Rebecca Hamner. Her other half, Richard, runs Ben and Molly Wedding Photography. He is actually going to be my wedding photographer for next year as well, which is really exciting. But Rebecca, who's a scriptwriter for the BBC, submits articles on a weekly basis to Dotty Vintage as well.
Dotty Vintage Weddings provides wedding inspiration, hints, tips and guidance for the vintage bride-to-be. Laura, who runs the blog, is also the weddings editor at PVB Mag. So please show your support for this fabulous vintage blog by voting for her in the National Vintage Awards 2013.
We really want you to vote for us. We're so chuffed to be up for an award this year. Please vote in the National Vintage Awards 2013 for Dotty Vintage Weddings.